How you doing, good people? This is the 8-Bit Animal. Now, anyone who's a fan of delving into the history of retro gaming, particularly the NES and the Famicom and all that, remembers a time where unlicensed games, once they figured out how to work around that lockout chip, thanks to Tengen, a lot of them just were real fast and loose with their game concepts. One of those companies was Color Dreams. Color Dreams released a lot of really bad video games. And once people caught wind of that and didn't want to really give them money, and when the Color Dreams folks found out that there was a niche market of uber conservative Christian parents who wouldn't buy regular video games for their kids, but would buy stuff that had a certain message, they started another imprint called Wisdom Tree. Those games were all about religious language and connotations and themes and all that, and they weren't very good. Now, one of those games, one of their most well-known games, was a title called Bible Adventures. It was a 3-in-1 multi-cart, and one of the games on that multi-cart was Noah's Ark, where Noah would pick up animals and bring them back to the Ark. Every level, get a certain number of animals, bring them to the Ark. That was it. Now, Konami published a Noah's Ark game in 1992. We didn't get it in the US because of Nintendo of America's rules against religious iconography in their games. Now, the game wasn't developed by Konami, but it was a very British video game. It was developed by a British developer called Source Research and Development. Never heard of them before. But this Noah's Ark game, it's pretty good. You play as Noah, obviously. And your goal is to rescue animals from all over the world. Each level represents a different continent. The US is set in the Wild West. Europe is set in ancient Rome. Asia is a particular period in ancient China. There's an Oceania level that's prehistoric Australia. On and on and on and so forth. And there is rising water in each level. So Noah's mobility can be affected and all that. Noah also shoots stuff. I don't know what he's throwing. It might be because of the time period that Noah is from. He might have a slingshot. He might have rocks. You never know. That's a little gameplay quirk that kind of don't make sense to me, but at the same time, this is leaps and bounds better than anything that Wisdom Tree ever did. And this game could have easily been published in the US. It almost was, if it wasn't for Nintendo's rule. All they had to do was change some characters, some sprite work here and there, and this game could have gotten a US release. It happened with the Dragon Ball game. Dragon Power is a Dragon Ball game. Not a very good one, but a Dragon Ball game nonetheless. It happened with a Journey to the West game. A very good Journey to the West game. Got some sprite work done. For some inexplicable reason, they chose Native American iconography. And we got Wampum, which has a terribly... it's terribly racist to me, but it's also... And it's a shame because it's a very fun video game. But knowing what I know now, it's kind of troubling. But Yeah, we've had lots of games where stuff has been changed, and you can you can publish a game once some stuff has been changed to get past Nintendo's rules. And this definitely should have. Another missed opportunity for Konami, but they're Konami. And knowing what we know now about them, not surprised. This, though, you should find a way to play it because it's a really, really solid action platform. This has been the 8-Bit Animal. I'll catch you beautiful people next time. Tomorrow, if you're a teenager and you go into Camp Crystal Lake, I'm sorry, you might not come back.